So today I'm going to be doing a much requested video, and it's on how to keep your hair healthy and shiny. Requested so much. I also get a hair care video requested heaps and heaps, but my hair care hasn't really changed since last time I did a video on it, so I will link my original hair care video down below, so check that out if you want to like what shampoos and stuff I use. A list here so I don't ramble on about nothing. So I've got all my little hints and tricks on this piece of paper, so if I look down or look like I'm reading, it's because I'm just trying to keep on track. Hints and tricks you probably may already know, or you may not know some of them as well. So some of them are kind of like obvious, some of them aren't really that obvious. So the first thing I've written down is don't comb or brush your hair when your hair is wet. If you feel like you must brush your hair when it's wet, I would highly recommend using a wide tooth comb, just because using your actual hairbrush will damage your hair if your hair is dripping wet. So at least wait until your hair is dry. I honestly prefer to leave my hair until it's completely dry before I brush it through, or unless it's like a tiny bit damp, then I'll brush it, but I won't brush my hair if it's wet. A lot of people with really curly hair like to brush their hair in the shower when it's really wet and stuff, just to get all the tangles out. I would definitely recommend for you, use the leave-in conditioner if your hair gets tangled really easily, and then wait until your hair's damp and then use a wide tooth comb. Don't brush it when it's completely wet. This one may seem a bit obvious, but when you're in the shower and you're washing your hair, make sure you do really massage it in. So what I like to do is just get my hands like this for a minute or two and just like really get in deep. So you just like move your hands and fingers and just circulate all your hair. So that's just really good for your scalp as well, really just massaging it, getting the blood flow going on. I don't know if you read on the back of a shampoo bottles, it's usually like a shampoo twice and then condition. I don't like shampooing twice unless I've been like in a mud pit. For some reason I used to do that at camp. I did like a big mud pit and I had like so much mud in my hair. But unless you've been like rolling around in dirt or something, you probably don't need to wash your hair twice, unless maybe even if you've been to the beach and you get like a lot of salt in your hair. I usually just shampoo my hair once, and then with conditioner I usually just like squeeze as much water out as I can. So I do that in the shower, and then with conditioner I get like a 50-cent piece, which is like that big, and then I put like conditioner in my hair and I really lather the tips of my hair. So I don't put conditioner any higher than this right here, because you don't want conditioner to be too close to your scalp, because it will make your hair look oily, because it makes your hair look shiny, so it will make your scalp look a bit oily. So I only put it on the ends of your hair, and the amount of conditioner does vary on like the length and thickness of your hair as well. So once I've done that, I like to leave my conditioner in my hair for like 2 to 5 minutes, you know, singing in the shower and stuff. So I usually leave that on for a while, and then I rinse it off with warm water, and then do a final rinse with cold water. With washing hair, I like to wash my hair every second day, I think that's what it's called. So I wash my hair one day, and then like the next day it's fine, and even sometimes the next day it's fine, and then like that evening I'll wash it again. Someone who does wash their hair every single day, that's probably not the best thing. If your hair is super oily, I recommend washing it one day and then leaving it one day and then washing it again. Even though it seems really hard, you can get these stuff, and I've mentioned this in my favorites video, dry shampoo. And so what you do on the day where it looks really oily, you just get a bit of this and you just mist it in your hair, like so you just like mist a little bit one, and this one's for brunette hair, and this is the one I used to use, which comes out white, so you can see there. So ones like this I recommend for blondes, and then you can get brunette ones. I recommend definitely getting a colour that suits you, because sometimes the whitish one, if you've got dark hair, makes you look grey, and that's not good. If you don't have that, you can use a little bit of talcum powder, but not much. Just kind of mist it in the roots of your hair and massage it through once more, and then like give it a quick little brush, and it should be all good. So I definitely would recommend dry shampoo if you really have a lot of trouble with oil in your hair and stuff like that, but try not to use dry shampoo every single day. Only use it when it's really necessary. When you buy shampoo and conditioner, really make sure you buy it for your hair type, whether it be dry, oily, normal, you know, or really heat damaged. You can get like so many different varieties of shampoos and stuff, and sometimes it's not the most expensive brand that works the best. Like, it really depends on your personal hair. Like mine, I think the shampoo and conditioner that I use that I mentioned in the video, I'll link in the bot bar, it only cost me like $4 to $5 for the bottle, and it works really well for me. And I like to use an ultra hydrating one, because my hair does get really dry, and though sometimes I go through like moods and my hair will be really oily like the next month. So at the moment my hair is actually quite good. It's probably in the normal bracket now because it's nice and hydrated. So make sure you get one to your hair type, and also if you do use a lot of heat on your hair, make sure you use a heat spray. So I've got two here. So with heat sprays, I've got this one here by NAK, N-A-K, and my Silk Infusion one as well. So I don't know about you, but every time I use a heat spray, I feel like it kind of makes my hair a bit damp, especially this one since it's like a liquid. So I like to spray this on and then I'll leave it for about 10 minutes and I'll like brush it through and I'll do my makeup and then I'll do my hair just so it has time to absorb in. You want to make sure when you do use heat on your hair, whether it be a curler or straightener, that your hair is completely dry. So don't try to use as less heat products on your hair as you possibly can. Like try not to straighten it every day or curl it every day, you know, go a couple of days without doing it. Me personally, I barely ever use heat on my hair unless I'm going out or something or want to look extra special. But if anything, I'll do it once a week or once every second week, but I try not to do it every single day. So with blow drying your hair, sometimes you really have to use a hairdryer, so I'd really recommend just putting the heat setting on it down to the lowest one or even the medium one, just not on the highest one because that can be a bit damaging for your hair. And still with hair drying, make sure you use a heat spray. Another thing I like to do is have a satin pillowcase when I'm sleeping because it's a lot softer than a cotton one. So cotton pillowcases do have a rougher surface than satin ones, and they cause friction between your hair and the pillow, and that can cause breakage in your hair. I was reading a story about this girl and she slept on her left side all the time on a cotton pillowcase and her hair actually started to thin out on that side because of all the breakage. So I definitely recommend, even if it's not a huge difference, I definitely recommend a satin pillowcase. So this one's really obvious. Try and drink as much water as you possibly can. And I know you probably heard that so many times, but drink as much water, a healthy amount of water though, not too much water because that's not good for you, but try and drink a healthy amount of water each day and that will really improve your skin and hair. And also what you eat does impact like your skin and your hair as well. Avoid rough towel drying. I know I used to really scruff my hair up when I was drying my hair, but avoid that because that can cause breakage as well. Instead, when you drying your hair, you just gently press the towel into your hair, or even I like to just wrap my hair up in the towel, and that avoids the, you know, the scruffing it around and the water can just soak into the towel. So if you're someone who likes to dye their hair a lot, I would definitely recommend having a few months without dyeing your hair. I like to dye my hair dark brown because I actually get little baby white regrowths and it kind of looks, like some people comment and they're like, are you going grey, Cassie? I'm like, wait, no I'm not. They're just like baby hairs, and my baby hairs get bleached by the sun because I go out in the sun and like just my baby hairs get bleached blonde and it just looks really weird. So I like to dye my hair a dark brown just so it's all the same colour, and I like my hair darker. So try and like when you dye your hair, if you dye your hair every 3 months, maybe just go like 4 to 5 months instead. Just give your hair a bit of a break in between. Is to deep condition your hair. If your hair is really dry or really frizzled or just needs some extra help, try and deep condition it at least once a week. There are so many different deep conditioners you can get. I used the Infra Treatment one last night. Night before. I used this one, and this one's for like if you use heat on your hair, and my hair feels really soft, but I don't use an over amount of heat on my hair so it doesn't feel too much different. But the ones that I absolutely love, my favourite deep conditioners, are the ones that came in my hair dyeing kit. They're the L'Oreal ones, and they just look like this. Like you get them when you dye your hair in the little box. So these ones, and I would use these once a week and they make your hair feel amazing. So just like with normal conditioning, I just like to go from here downwards and I'll lather it in the deep conditioner. So I usually like to do this on dry hair. So I'll shampoo my hair like normal, and then like I'll wait till my hair's completely dry, and then I'll apply it from here downwards, lather it in, and then I might go to bed or something, and then I'll wake up in the morning and rinse that with cold water and my hair will be so soft. Definitely give that a try. If you have a normal deep conditioner or something, try it with dry hair and tell me if you see a difference, because normally I see such a difference on dry hair. So I really do feel like it absorbs a lot better if your hair is dry. Give it a try as well. You can, even if you don't have a deep conditioner, you can just put a lot of normal conditioner in the tips of your hair and then go to bed and then wake up in the morning and rinse that out with cold water, and that will make your hair feel really lovely and smooth. If you are going to use the deep conditioner trick on dry hair, definitely comment below and tell me if it works for you and if you found like a really big difference in the softness of your hair, because I find that trick works brilliantly. Another thing is shine spray. So I've got two here. I've got the pure coconut oil one, and it's the shine enhancing one right here. I think this one was $9, and then I've got the almond oil spray, so it's a shine And it also helps your hair from heat damage as well, and it smooths out your hair. This one's my favourite shine spray. With shine spray, I like to bring all my hair over my shoulders and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't go any higher than here because I don't want this on my roots as well, because that can make your hair look oily, and then I'll brush through it. But I really like this one a lot better. I just find this one's better for my hair. But different products work better with different people and different hair types as well. So I think that's all the advice I have on hair care tips. Also, with brushing your hair, try not to brush your hair too frequently because that can make your hair really oily really quickly as well. But apart from that, I think that's all my hair tips for today. Oh no, one more last one. Never use a rubber band to tie your hair up. Never ever do that because they will snag your hair and your hair will break where your ponytail has been. I like to use just normal, oh, I haven't got a hair elastic around here, but just like a normal hair elastic. And also with tying your hair up, if you normally tie your hair up here, every couple of days move it down further, and then every couple of days move that back up again. Just keep it going up and down, otherwise your hair will get used to it being here and pulling on it, so it'll also start to like break off in little sections as well. So try to keep it all different lengths as well. So I hope this helped some of you guys. If you have any more hair tips that you like to share, definitely leave a comment in the comment box below because I love to hear them as well. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!